No, I'm sorry, I just had to do that. So
We're back.
good to be back, isn't it?
It's good to be back. Very
All
good
right.
to be back.
Good to be back
Very good
in
to be back.
our own home studio. Um, Let me tell you. So, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. And it's hard to believe it's the last Saturday of the month.
Already.
Didn't this month just start?
Yes, actually it did.
Yeah. So, here we are. Good morning. If this is your first time, welcome aboard. We be Sam C. She be Bobby D. It's the Cubbage Connection. It's the CCI radio show, partnered with the Netta's Avon store and sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. Now, if you are looking for a way to communicate with both of those great companies, then let I tell you this. Okay, so
What's up with
uh,
the Ebonics?
I'm just being goofy today.
Yes.
I'm just happy to be back. Um, so if you're looking for the Netta's Avon store, here's what you do. You type in youravon.com. Hit the backslash. Type in their first and last name, Danetta Hardy. Simple as that.
I don't know why I was butchering the spelling of Danetta's name on the cooking show yesterday.
She's gonna get you for that.
I finally, I don't know why I was doing that. I don't know. My brain got to stop for a moment.
Yeah, she's gonna get you for that.
Oh, well.
Our apologies are different.
I apologize in the middle of it.
Oh, we're joking.
It was a mess. No, I didn't butcher it.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Good, you didn't butcher it.
No, I did butcher it.
Oh, you did butcher it. You said
I was like Daneta. I'm like, no, that's not right. No, that's not right. It was a mess. But anyway, but I did apologize while I was in the moment.
Yep.
But yes, it was. Danetta, I'm so sorry.
Well, she says welcome back and thank you, Bobby. It's all good. So
I guess I was yapping too much.
No.
Even the first time in a long time I actually cooked and in the kitchen on the show.
Yeah, right.
So that was probably another reason.
It's been a minute. So if you're looking for Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness, then what you do is you can go to Facebook and Instagram and you can follow Vibrant Souls there. And you can also email them at vibrantsouls@gmail.com. So there you go. Two lovely partners and sponsors, part of the CCI radio show. So
that is correct.
We're going to go ahead and get this party started since we are back. It is the last Saturday in May. I already said that, but it doesn't hurt to say it again.
Doesn't hurt to say it again.
So we'll go ahead and get this party started. Just need to find out what's what here. Okay. Yeah. So here we go. Better than most, second to none, connecting the world for 14 years and counting. Tis the CCI radio show.
Tis the season.
Tis the season. And we'll be back in just a moment. So stay tuned. All right. And well, that was easy this time.
That was easy this time.
Yeah. So welcome aboard. We're glad to have you guys back. It's good to be back.
It is.
Back in the saddle again after taking a week off.
Mm-hmm.
So
for the holiday.
Yeah.
And for travel.
That
is correct.
So yeah. So I was just trying to make sure that the camera lens looked a little scruffy there, or not really?
Let's see.
Actually, that looks better.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Really?
How come when I did it, my fingers must have smeared it? Okay. Anyway, yeah,
Did you have lotion on your hands?
I could have,
I
or
don't have
soap
any.
or something.
I just washed my hands, so there's nothing.
Oh, no wonder.
Nothing. I didn't.
You don't have
I
anything.
didn't put anything on either. So I probably
Okay.
should have. But...
No, that's good. At least you got stuff there. Okay. So Danetta's laughing and squeaky. So
figured I'd help him out, Danetta.
Yeah, I was sitting there looking. I was like, either my glasses need cleaned, or that lens is a little sus.
Is it?
Spec.
Oh.
It was.
Really? Okay.
But yeah, it looks much better now. So, because I can see ever so clearly, just like the late Bushwick Bill.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. Now, well, you remember he had a song "Ever So Clearly"?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You probably don't remember that one. You have to go back on YouTube and watch that video.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So, for those of you who may be seeing us for the first time, welcome aboard. We're glad to have you here as part of our CCI radio show family. You may have found us by many different amount of reasons. You may have just stumbled across us like some people do. You may say, who are these two people there? Who they or who that? So, you may have just found us that way. You could have just typed in and say, I'm looking for a good podcast. Oh, here's a CCI radio show. I mean, I don't know. Does it happen? Maybe it does.
I don't know.
But for those of you who are new to found us, we say welcome. For those of you who have been here since day one, we say thank you and hello.
Mm-hmm.
And happy Saturday to everybody. Saturday. And we're happy that we are getting some new subscribers. So we're happy about that. And those of you who may have found us by way of our mini shorts that we put out, because we did put a lot of shorts out this past week.
I put one out yesterday.
Yeah, you put one out last night. Or
last night. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With the ladies. Well, it was actually funny because we went out. Well, I went out with some of my lady friends, and it was funny that we took a picture, and one of the ladies who in the picture I showed you, the one that was standing not directly behind me but on my side, she said, "Oh, I don't want to take a picture. You all could take a picture. You all take a picture. I'll take the picture for you." So one of the other ladies says, "Well, you were here. We can't not have you in the picture." No. So she finally agreed to it. And there were two ladies sitting at a table behind us. And one of them said, "Hey, we'll take the picture. She'll take the picture for you. She'll do it." Like, oh, but I'm like, "Oh, a professional. Is it a professional photographer? She'll do it." And she's, no, I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional. I'm just happy to take a picture. So she takes the picture, and she said, she said to the lady, "You can't not be in the picture. You're making memories together. So you have to be a part of the picture." And so the one person, "Okay, all right." And so then when we were, getting it together, so the lady knows that I like to post on Facebook, and she says, "Just don't post the picture, okay? Please don't post it." And we didn't even take the picture with my phone. So that's what I thought was funny. And I posted a couple of pictures from the restaurant, not our group picture.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it sounds like
it's fine.
If she didn't want a great time.
Yeah. Actually, it was funny too. Those same ladies, as we were leaving, they got this dessert, and they both got a mug of some that had like all this whipped cream, and there was like something green drizzled on it. Like, oh, what is that? That looks nice.
Was it like matcha?
No, actually, they said that it was simply just a cappuccino with whipped cream and Bailey's Irish cream in it or something. I'm not sure if it was in it or that's what the green was drizzled on it. I'm like, oh boy, that sounds fantastic. And they got a piece of chocolate cake. And they were like, they figured, well, we could just bring us a piece of chocolate cake, we'll share it. And that piece of cake was so big. And we were like, are you all going to be able to eat? They said, no, actually, we were hoping, we might need a family to help us eat this. I said, well, we got the family of 5 here. There's the 5 of us. We can help you eat.
That's funny.
But it was very nice. It was very nice. I said, well, we wish we knew you all were such fun. We could have pulled the tables together and had a whole ladies' night. And they started laughing. I said, well, you let us. I said, you gonna be here next Friday? Yeah, we'll be here. I said, maybe we'll come back next Friday. We'll pull the tables together. So,
that's hilarious.
So it was very nice. It was lovely.
Danetta says, welcome new subscribers. Hey, good morning, sister.
So, hey.
Terry Lee in the house.
Terry Lee snuck in.
Mm-hmm. And
so that was very nice.
We're happy to have her here. Happy to have both the lovely ladies there today.
Yes, very nice. And those who are also watching.
Mm-hmm.
And those who will come back later.
You know, it's funny. I was like, you know what? We're not going to do this show. This was talking about last week. We're not going to do the show this week. Honestly, I didn't think, I'm like, people probably don't care. You know, they can miss us for a week. And they probably, I don't think they take time on their busy schedules to sit there and watch little old us. Like we're just a little, we got a nice little tinker shop going here. We're not like big time. And, so if we take a break, are we really missed? Maybe.
Somebody might miss us.
Yeah, somebody might miss us. Okay. Now, well, Danetta said you were missed.
Okay, Danetta missed us.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
there you go.
But
as long as one person misses you, then you have you made a difference.
Mm-hmm.
You're thought of.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate that, Danetta.
So
thank you. Speaking of, we kind of tweaked a couple things this past week. So what'd you say? I was going through withdrawals. So Danetta, let me ask you this. We started back with our programming on Wednesday. So if you didn't get a chance, well, you probably did, but for those of you who didn't get a chance to watch, etiquette class was this past Wednesday. If you didn't see Cubbage Critiques, it was a good one. We did that on Thursday.
Yeah, that's true.
If you didn't watch Cubbage Critiques, for those of you who didn't, shame on you. Make sure you go back and watch that one because we figure it was a good one.
I'm sorry. Every time you say shame on you, it reminds me of your
Yeah, shame on you. Shame on you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's funny.
It makes me
shame
laugh
on you
every time.
And then yesterday was a great cooking fun with Mrs. Cubbage. If you saw that, you were probably hungry after all that. So, but again, etiquette class, Cubbage Critiques this past Thursday, cooking fun yesterday, and you're watching this live today. So we do have an audio podcast coming up tomorrow. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. Also, actually, let's get into something. Actually, you know what?
You want to talk about Buffalo?
Yeah, actually, before we do that,
okay,
we're going to start something here. And hopefully you like this. Is before we get into the topic of the day, I decided to create something to lead into today's topics.
Okay.
So I don't think you didn't see this yet.
No.
But we're going to go ahead and get started with our topics for today.
I'm with you, Danetta. I'm interested too.
I think you'll like this.
Okay.
So we're going to get into something called Okay. What'd you think of that?
I loved it.
The intro to Hot Topics. So
that sounds good.
Yeah. So that means we're going to get into the topics of the day, or just topics that we're going to talk about. So.
All right. So what's the first topic?
Buffalo trip.
Okay, sounds good.
Let me tell you, just like you said, just like you made the video or videos, I think we ate our way through
Through
Buffalo.
Buffalo. I
Was
think
there
we've
anything we didn't eat? Actually, yeah, there was. Well,
no.
no.
Well, okay. So Buffalo, as you know, they are known for their
Food.
wings. Right, they're known for
Sorry.
their food, of course. Their wings are number one on the list. But when you go to Buffalo, you do not ask for buffalo wings, right? You just ask
For
for
wings.
wings.
And
all
you
right?
don't ask for ranch
You
either.
do not ask for ranch. Ranch is not an option. The blue cheese dressing is what you will get. Okay. Now,
Nothing wrong with that. I
no,
mean,
no, actually, it was
we
fine.
prefer ranch, but I mean, blue cheese will work.
Actually, the blue cheese was fine. I didn't
The
have
way they did it,
yeah, I didn't have a problem with it.
the wings were big
And they were crispy,
and
like
cooked well.
cooked well. Like usually, whenever we go somewhere, if we want wings, I'll say, "Can you make them well done? Like want some crisp to it?" Okay. Sometimes they get it right, sometimes not so much, and then we bring them home and crisp them more. But we went to a place called Duff's, and apparently, even though the Anchor Bar is more touristy, Duff's, according to a friend of mine who's from Buffalo, is the number one spot to go to.
And we could
So
see
we
why.
went.
It was really good.
It was very good.
And you know, it wasn't really greasy either.
It was not greasy.
Not really. I mean,
No. Um, then another spot that we went to is called Paula's Donuts, and you're supposed to get what's called the peanut stick.
yeah,
The peanut stick is about this wide and
dipped in honey,
dipped in honey with super duper 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 fine crushed
peanuts
on it. It's a very dense donut, more like a cake. So don't think you're gonna sit down and eat a whole peanut stick.
because you're not.
That's not gonna be a thing. That's not a
You
thing.
have to cut it in many sections.
Which is what we did.
Mhm.
And then we gave one to my teaching partner. She was thrilled. She loved it. I was actually I was interested in how she ate it.
What do you mean how she ate it?
Because I told her, I said, please
With a
share
knife
it.
and fork?
I said, please share it with your mom. I said, because you're not going to be able to eat it in like you're not going to be able to eat it by yourself. So you're going to need somebody to help you. And she texted me and said that it was delicious, but she didn't say that, she gave some to her mom or that it, like, so I can't really see her dogging it down. I don't think anybody could dog one of those down.
You can't.
No, you can't. So we did that. Another food thing, along the lines of food, are the sponge candy.
At Watson's Chocolates.
Yes.
And Danetta said, my kind of trip. Food. Yeah.
You would have been too full, Danetta. It was too much.
Yeah, I mean that place is it's nice.
Loaded down with food.
Yeah.
So we went to Watson's Candy, got the sponge candy. Actually, we were able to get a whole piece as a sample. It's very good, so we bought some. And Sam C had all tested, not that same day, but tested all three flavors, which are milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and milk chocolate that has orange flavor in the middle.
That was the most unique one.
Okay.
That's why I like that one so much.
Okay, did you like that one better
Yes.
than dark and milk?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was different.
Okay.
I mean, it kind of, well, honestly, it kind of had like a natural orange or orange peel taste.
Okay.
But it was very good.
Okay, that sounds good.
But you can taste the chocolate. You can taste a mix. It's like a good mix of the chocolate and the orange flavor.
Okay, very good. Eventually we will do a Cubbage critique on that. So
at some point,
we got a lot to catch up on these critiques. So
yeah.
Stay tuned for that. Watson's. Oh, and something that Sam C be the one to speak on what was the
Oh, the beef on weck.
beef on wet
Beef on weck is another
staple.
staple that it's a must eat and a must try and a must eat when you get to Buffalo.
If you don't eat beef, you're not gonna eat it.
Yeah, if you don't eat beef, then you're just kind of no.
No.
But basically, what a beef on weck is, it's really a roast beef sandwich. They slice the roast beef up really fine, and it's on a Kaiser bun, but the bun is salty. It's a salted Kaiser bun. Well, they don't need to particularly have to have the salt on there because it's but that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
They give you horseradish to put on there.
Some places give you
au jus sauce, dipping sauce. Well, this place didn't.
Right, we went to the Anchor Bar for that.
Yeah, they just gave you the sandwich, the horseradish, and the pickle. Notice keep saying and the pickle.
And the pickle.
Yeah, it's good pickle too.
And we also had, well, the guys did not eat the pizza, but we ladies ordered a pizza.
It was a good looking pizza too.
It was tasty.
Mm-hmm.
She and I only ate one piece each,
mm-hmm.
and then we split it and brought the rest back to our rooms, and then we brought it back to Pittsburgh. Actually,
so we had the New York Buffalo pizza
in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So you actually had the chance to try it, even though it was the next day. But what did you think?
It was good. It was like the crust. It was really thick.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's how Buffalo pizzas are.
Yeah, I guess so.
And the sauce was sweet.
Yes. Actually, the sauce kind of reminded me of the Lunchables pizza sauce, if you've ever had a Lunchable.
I love that pizza sauce.
Yeah, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
But it just reminded me of the Lunchable sauce.
Yeah, don't sleep on that.
So there was that. And I think that's it. The pizza, the wings, the beef on wet, the sponge candy, and the Paula's Donuts. I think we got them. Oh, and there was something called, but what we didn't get it was the Loganberry drink.
Loganberry drink, yeah.
But we did not find that. However, Sam C found a mocktail called Loganberry
mocktail
twist or
That's
something.
all I'm calling it.
Yeah, it's fine. But it was a mocktail. But was it sweet? Because the Loganberry drink is supposed to be sweet.
Sweet and tart.
Okay, I don't think that.
Well, actually, wait a minute. I think wasn't Loganberry supposed to be tart?
Mm-mm.
No. Yeah, this was kind of sweet and tart.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it was a mocktail, so it's supposed to, I guess, be like whatever the cocktail is. So,
mm-hmm.
so
the alternate version.
Mm-hmm. So there you have it. So
good.
That's pretty much everything.
Pretty much what our trip was. Everything we pretty much ate, all the Buffalo stuff.
I have a short about it. I made a short. So it is in our list of shorts. So check it out as soon as possible. Check it out.
Okay.
Also, the weather was kind of gross and rainy and that kind of thing. So, and my knee was bothering me. We stayed in a hotel that was literally by what they call the Outer Harbor and Canal side.
Which would have been good if it wasn't raining.
And if my knee wasn't bothering me.
Yeah. It was like literally right outside the door.
Yeah.
Across the street, more or less.
Yeah, literally. So, fortunately, we had a great view. Unfortunately,
it was raining.
It was raining. I couldn't walk all that spectacularly.
Mm-hmm.
It was unfortunate. I mean, I'm walking so much better. In fact, Sam C thinks I'm walking almost normal, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Which is good. However, though I am, and now at this point, we're about a week removed, which is crazy. A week has gone by since we began on that trip. A whole week. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And this past Wednesday made 3 weeks since we saw the doctor. Would you say I'm about 95%?
Probably.
95%.
Yeah.
And pain level, I told the ladies last night that my pain level was 6 when we went to the doctor. Oh, that's high. I'm like, is it high? And I thought it was a little over half, but I guess that's 6 must be high. I said, but now I'm down to about a half. And it's not constant like it was before. So like whenever we're done with this and we get done with this and I stand up, then I'll get some tweaks in there just to remind me, you're not healed yet.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
So but unfortunately this time last week I was about 85.
Think about this time at the beginning of the month.
Yeah. And this time at the beginning of the month I was at about 50% able to walk and pain level about 8 or 9.
Yeah. Danetta says, I'm so glad you're feeling and walking better.
Thank you. Thank you.
So she. So am I.
Yes.
Yeah, because I hate to see her walking like that.
Yeah.
It was painful.
It's very
Not only painful for you, but it's painful for me to watch.
Yeah, I'm sure.
For someone who's used to ripping and running all the time, when she gets slowed down a little bit, that's not good for her.
Yeah, I don't like to be slowed down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's very hard for me to slow down.
Mm-hmm. I know. But you know the things that you shouldn't be doing anymore.
Yes.
Like all that dancing on tables and stuff that you.
Yeah, on tabletops and bars.
Yeah, you
top of
bar. You need to stop that stuff out. I told you about trying to do all those Michael Jackson twists and dances and stuff.
Well, they asked me to be in the Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson the musical.
Yeah. Right.
Right, Danetta?
Right. So.
But speaking of Michael Jackson, we did. So, the friends we went with, they ordered tickets to a brunch, a boat ride brunch for last Sunday,
which was canceled.
Yes, which was unfortunate that it was canceled. I thought
not because of the rain.
Yes, I thought it was because of the rain. It was not. It was because it didn't fill up. It was a lack of people. Yes,
lack of interest,
lack of attendance, and then was laughing at me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually kind of surprised because it's interesting with Buffalo, and I'm not sure if it's just this year or it was just bad luck for us or whatever. There weren't a lot of, besides the marathon, which was Sunday. It was surprising that, because Buffalo is the second largest city in New York.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said.
So if it's the second largest city in New York, I was shocked that there weren't more activities and events. Maybe there were things going on canal. Well, there were a couple of things canal side, but like they have a jazz museum quote club called the Colored Museums of Jazz in America or something like that. That was not open. I contacted them to see if they had anything going on. No. Like I said, our friends got the tickets for the boat ride. The boat ride was canceled. And we thought we would be nice and order tickets to a laser show. And
not just any laser
show, but the
Michael Jackson laser show.
Yes. And check out our shorts. We did a lot of shorts for that. It was a lot of fun. We enjoyed ourselves.
Hey, Danetta said that was cool seeing the marathon from your room.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was really cool to see that.
Had a really good view, and we can see how many streets they shut down too.
Yes.
We're just like looking high above. We were on the 18th.
Yes,
18th
we're
floor.
on 18th floor.
Yeah, it was a good view.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we forgot to tell Danetta something about the floors. Danetta, I forgot to tell you something about the floors.
Oh, the okay.
Wait a minute. You continue on. I'm going to send Danetta a quick message.
Yeah, but it was a very nice view at that apartment.
Excuse my ignorance.
Yeah, how dare you? But yeah, I don't mean apartment. I mean hotel room. And someone say not only that, but she's laughing now. It was just really cool. It was a cool setting. The only thing we do regret not being able to go to Canal Side, and Canal Side basically has there's a little boardwalk there, walking trail. People ride their bikes there, and there is a like a museum, literally right out Canal Side. There's this naval ship or naval like a submarine ship type of thing, and that's actually a museum. Well, it was kind of cool and rainy, so we didn't want to go down, and plus Bobby's knee, I didn't want to have her walking here and there, like walking all around, but I still wanted to help her knee. So while we're at it, let's get to this real quick. So for those of you who are interested, let me tell you, Leo Angel soaps, Leo Angel handmade soaps, and more. Currently taking orders. We do have some orders that are complete. And if you're looking for a good gift and just a quality glycerin soap that's made with love and made slowly, so there might be some little nicks and bruises or whatever, or discoloration on some of the products, but we will tell you this: once you finally get your product, you will be happy. So each soap is $10. What we're running right now is the 2 cents, Jasmine and Spa. So for those of you who have already paid already, your orders will be shipped out soon. We just wanted to let you know that. But thank you for your interest in Leo Angel handmade soaps and more.
Yes,
and,
actually, they're actually, everything is already done, and it's literally sitting behind us right now.
Should I show one?
Yeah, or you gonna get it?
Okay. Yeah, get 2 of them. Get the. Yeah, actually, I was gonna get it.
I'm glad I stood up.
All right.
Okay.
So I think
this one is.
That's big.
It's big.
It's a big soap. It looks big.
This one is Jasmine.
Yeah.
So see, it's already.
That one is Spa.
And this one is Spa. See, it's already ready, packed up. Ready and packed up to go. I'm so sorry. Just haven't made it to the.
Well, first of all, we want to make sure it gets to where it's going.
Yes, exactly.
We've had some issues with that.
Yeah, with the post office.
So I think we need to figure out which mailing option we want.
Fair. That is fair.
You would think the post office would be the best one, but it doesn't necessarily mean the best one at this point. It may not be the cheapest.
Mm-hmm.
So we may just kind of have to maybe ask around and say, hey, listen, if we were to send these 2, how much would it cost?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there you go. So yeah, your soaps will be ready soon.
Well, they're ready. We just have to get them out the door.
Mm-hmm.
They're just sitting here hanging out with us.
Mm-hmm. So there you go.
Danetta and I having a good time.
We're talking behind my back here while we're on the show doing a live show.
Yes.
She said she can't wait. Now, she could mean I can't wait for one or two reasons,
Or both.
or both, or three things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but yeah, I think she'll be happy with these.
I agree.
You know,
Yeah,
I don't think they.
they
Yeah,
turned out. I was actually very happy. I probably should have made more.
I think we need to get more stuff. And not only
But
that,
I could order some.
I know what you meant, Danetta. She said for my soaps. I know. No, I'm very, very keen there. I know what you meant. You know, I had it up here. Anyway, yeah, but you know, you're definitely gonna love your soaps when you get them. They smell good too. I will say that they smell good. And we actually had somebody else reach out to us.
Yeah.
Somebody was interested. They never got back to us yet, but someone was interested in asking how they can order
Mm-hmm.
the soap. So I responded back to them
Mm-hmm.
and for a special video. Yeah, I bet. Tell us more.
Could be a special video on the shorts.
Mm-hmm.
On the shorts.
Then I can tell you how much I love Longhorn Steakhouse too.
Well, do you?
Not that much.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm just being funny.
You're
But
so
anyway,
silly.
yeah, but we can't say think. Our soaps are quality soaps.
Very much.
And they take time. Well, they don't take a lot of time, but I mean,
they take time.
When you're dealing with glycerin soap, you want to make sure that it's done
The right way.
That's not rushed. And like I said, there may be some bumps and bruises or imperfections.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be with
Glycerin.
Homemade stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's made in a factory, you know, they're going to be perfect molds and perfect whatever, and they're all like everything's just kind of. But when you're making it homemade, you know, it is made with love and it's made with care.
Mm-hmm.
And you might, you know, like you do still use molds, but you might over pour.
Mm-hmm.
So it might not be, you know, flat and perfect, or, you know, depending on what it is you're putting into the glycerin, you're mixing it up. You know, you don't want to mix up different, you know, you don't want to mix up different colors or different scents or whatever. So it is a process, but you know, it's made with care.
Yeah.
Other than, you know, 100 of these, you know, probably takes the same amount of time for 100 of these to get finished as 2 of these, but these were made with care.
Yeah, and they're really, I think they're heavy too.
They are pretty heavy.
You know, let me feel one.
They're pretty hefty.
Wow. This will last you what, a week?
Or hopefully longer than a week.
Well, it depends on how much you use it.
I hope it lasts longer.
Yeah. Well, it is glycerin, so it does kind of go down a little fast.
And it's better for your skin anyway.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Danetta has a question. She said, "Are the New Yorkers friendly overall? I want to visit one day."
Yes. Buffalo, the people in Buffalo were absolutely lovely. And the people in New York City, me personally, I think they get a bad rap. I don't recall anybody being nasty to us, especially
on either side of the state.
Exactly. So it's definitely worth the visit. Worth the visit. So
yeah. So whether you're looking to hang out in Times Square and eat at all the pizza places there, and what, I'm just joking, you know, because there's pizza places every other thing, you know, you with $1.50 pizza. There's halal trucks there, you know, maybe Danetta might want that. If you go to Buffalo, you can get yourself some sponge candy and get some beef on weck, or try their Buffalo pizza, or their wings with the blue cheese.
I didn't even really need the blue cheese.
Really?
Honestly, I was just eating the wings.
I loved it.
I mean, it was delicious.
Yeah, I definitely loved it.
But we gotta make our way to Chicago.
Yeah, that's another thing. So yeah, we we've been kind of thinking about some things. There's a couple things. There's one big thing happening later this year, but I don't think that's necessarily going to be
When?
When we do that. But there's something else big happening next year.
That's true.
So,
we were thinking about actually taking the train. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought that would be pretty cool. However, we found out not on the Amtrak we were on to go to New York City. We heard that.
Oh yeah, there was it wasn't the actual Amtrak train itself. It was a work train.
So the people on the Amtrak were taking pictures.
Yeah, they were. So on this other track, the people on the Amtrak coming into New York City, this was on the news a few days ago, there was a train fire that was on the other side of the tracks. And people were, like you say, were taking pictures. But because that train fire was near, or, it was, I guess, I don't know if they interfere, but anyway, they still have that sections, Penn Station shut down probably until Monday's rush hour.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I think they were just being precautionary because they wanted to make sure that they get that rubble and stuff cleared.
That's
but
fair.
No one was hurt.
Yes, which is good.
So
I'm happy no one was hurt.
Yeah. So when Danetta goes to New York, she can get her New York pizza.
Yes.
She can go to the View.
Yes.
She can go to Junior Cheesecake.
Yes. The New York pizza is very tasty.
It's real good.
I would like to test it out with authentic Chicago pizza, because the Chicago style pizza, but just the sauce on the top. I like the sauce.
She said, "Okay, thank you. I got a pharmacy call, but we'll catch back up on the chat soon." Okay.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Yeah, take that call.
Definitely, please take that call.
That's more important than we are.
That's for sure. Please, yes, please. Mm-hmm. But the Chicago style pizza, I would like to try. Are there any other things in Chicago we've heard of?
Hot dogs.
Oh, Chicago hot dogs. It wasn't there something about like don't
said, y'all making me hungry. I love blue cheese.
Like don't put ketchup on the hot dog or something.
I think that's what.
Wasn't it Chicago?
I think it was. Yeah, remember they were doing that thing. They were trying to get people to use Heinz ketchup on the hot dog. I don't think I think what they don't use.
They don't use ketchup.
I think they could put anything else on it, but I think it's like
we put an egg on it.
Who knows? Maybe. But yeah, I feel like, oh man, no ketchup on a hot dog. I don't know how I feel about that. That's
now we're coming from ketchup.
Yeah, and
ketchup country.
I think they put mustard on it, like mustard and onions. And
I mean, I'm not going to eat a beef or pork hot dog, but a chicken or turkey hot dog.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I need some kind of ketchup. I like mustard too, though.
Mustard. Yeah. So you would like mustard too. So speaking of some of the other hot topics here, I'm sure everybody knows about America 250.
Yes.
And and we laugh about this because a lot of the a lot of the musicians have backed out of this concert that their names are being thrown out at.
Well, I don't blame them because they were duped.
Mm-hmm.
They were told one thing, and it's actually something else.
Mm-hmm.
And I just absolutely do not blame these artists, and I applaud them for that. They don't want to be duped. They don't want their fans to drop them, because people will cancel you. And speaking of canceling, so if you haven't had the opportunity, which I'm sure you probably have, in speaking about this 250 celebration,
mm-hmm.
there is a video out there concerning uh, the former lead. Well, they're not really performing all like that, I guess, anymore. But the lead singer, Freedom Williams. Now
They're still performing
there's,
together.
yeah, they're still performing good, but um, they're not putting out any new music or anything like that.
You haven't heard anything new lately.
And that's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
He said we haven't made any new music in ages.
Well, he
So,
probably figures, why, like you still.
I guess if the
you can
old
still
stuff
rock the
still
stuff. That, I'm still rocking to the old stuff.
mm-hmm. So we heard that there was a video. Sam C saw part of the video before I did.
Then we saw the whole thing.
Then we saw the whole video, or what we thought was the whole video. Then we saw an even more extended version of the video.
Which I wish I hadn't seen.
Yeah, we wish we wouldn't have seen what we saw. But now,
Janetta said Chicago pizza and hot dogs are fire.
oh, there you go.
There you go. So
There we go.
I said the right thing. Okay.
Now we gotta do it.
All
See?
right.
So, what do you want to say? We were a bit taken aback by Freedom's
Not his political views.
not his views per
Not
se.
that. No. Well,
But-
first of all, it's where he was. I kind of have an issue with that because if you're busy, you should wait until
You're finished with what you're doing.
with something. Yeah. I mean, personally, I would have been sitting on my couch or
Mm-hmm.
a stoop, walking my dog or something. Well, I don't have a dog. I'm just saying walking your dog or something compared to where he was. But yeah, he went a little off there, a little off the subject.
Off the rails
I
a
might
bit.
give him a little bit of a pass.
Yeah, so we were watching Willie D. Shout out to Willie D,
Mhm.
who played the whole video. And first of all, Freedom was in his bathroom on the toilet.
And he literally said
And he
this.
said so. And you can tell.
He's like, I'm sitting here, I'm on my toilet.
Mm-hmm. And he talked about how, people were like reaching out to him about, here, CNC Music Factory is going to play on this. I can't believe it, blah, blah, blah.
And he didn't know that.
And he didn't know, and he's trying to figure it out, and he's calling his agent and what's happening. And then people started kind of going off on him, like, well, we're going to cancel you, and this, and that, and this, and that. So
And he knew nothing about
he
this.
knew nothing about it. So in his video, he basically went off talking about the fact that he just turned 60, and
He doesn't look it either, really.
and you can't cancel me, F, who, and all of that. And he was very, very
Upset.
He's very angry. And
Felt like a Tupac hit him up moment.
yes, it was.
This is exactly what it was.
If you have a vision of freedom in your mind,
That wasn't it.
yes. If you have a vision of freedom in your mind, that is a positive vision, please do not look at that video. Because though, obviously he's human, he's allowed to be upset, you're going to be taken aback by it. We get it. We understand, because he felt like, he didn't say this, but just kind of paraphrasing what Willie D said. He kind of felt like people were kind of coming at him, and he didn't really have the opportunity to defend himself.
Right.
And so we we get that, but it was a lot of swearing and a lot of, it was
He was
a lot.
he was just
He was
angry.
very upset.
Sound like he was just hurt.
I think he was hurt that people who he felt knew him
We're canceling him.
we're going to cancel him. So
Well, that's one thing you and I don't get. Until we know the facts.
Right. Like, I'm not going to cancel you until we find out for sure.
Right.
Now let's talk about Miss as the messy sweet spot. Shout out to Gigi Medigi, who would say TLC chili. TLC chili. Obviously,
now chili we can definitely
cancel.
Which is sad because, you still have T-Boz there, and it's like,
Left Eye
and the late Left Eye
is not able to. Which, if she were still around, I
don't think she'd be in the middle of this mess.
She would defend the group, but she would probably go off on Chili.
Honestly, if Left Eye was alive, I don't think Chili would have done that.
Chili thought she could get away with it by doing it quietly.
Well, because Left Eye was really, really, she was an advocate. Feminist. She was an advocate for.
She was a feminist,
big
time. So for that, yeah. So for them to be out there and, I ain't too proud to beg and all this stuff, and then you turn around and give money, whether it's under $1,000 or not.
Still give them money.
You still gave them your hard-earned money. You gave them our hard-earned money. I mean, $1,000 is nothing to these artists. You know what I mean? It's like $10 to us, but still, or even less than that, like $1 to us. Somebody asks you for $1, here you go. Yeah, whatever. I don't need it. I don't need it back. It's fine.
If we got her on our show, would you be shocked?
TLC chili?
Yeah. But here's the thing. The difference between us and everybody else is that we wouldn't be bashing you. You know what I'm saying? It's like just just want to interview and to see what your side of the story is. I wouldn't bash her at all.
No, I wouldn't bash her.
I mean, technically even though she did what she did, she's still part of one of my favorite groups.
True.
But it'd be interesting to see what she says.
Is this the shirt that has Cubbage on the back?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't have anything on the back.
I was just wondering.
But I read this. Danetta said hot dogs are popular with grilled onions and mustard, but I'll eat a hot dog with ketchup. Okay. So she eats a hot dog with ketchup. Okay.
Well, whatever it was we were watching, they were like, no, you can't put ketchup on a hot dog.
Yeah, I'm like
you can't? What are you supposed to put ketchup? We're supposed to put ketchup on. Your finger.
Well, look, it's what I used to put mustard on fries.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's weird.
It's not bad though.
Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, I prefer
ketchup,
of course,
or vinegar,
or cheese.
Well, it's Pittsburgh thing,
right? Vinegar, cheese.
Vinegar.
Yeah,
cheese.
The Pittsburgh thing for fries is it got to have some home cut fries. Shout out to the O that is
that's been gone for a couple of years.
Fresh cut fries,
cheese
with cheese, gravy.
Yeah, gravy. Yeah,
cheese, gravy, ketchup, and vinegar.
Yep. Now
wonder why the stomachs are torn up around.
Now here. That was good eating right there, especially when you and I used to go down there and get our fries. And here's the thing: we would order like a small, and the small would be a medium, or get a medium. Wait a minute, a small was a medium was a large was
extra large.
Yeah, extra large. Well, large was like
a large. You better be sorry you and your friends.
Yeah, large is like you better be sorry you ordered that.
You better have a group with you to eat that thing. Let's order 2 large. No, we just need one.
I miss the O. That was a great Pittsburgh staple. Not only did they have great hot dogs, but like I said, the great fries.
Yeah. So
yeah, wings too, didn't or chicken.
Did they have wings? I don't even
Well, if
remember.
anybody
I was
went down
only down there
there,
for fries.
I was down there for fries and
You want
a hot dog. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So there was that. So Buffalo, the 250 celebration. Was that mostly it that we wanted to talk about?
Pretty much.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else?
Well, I mean,
something else happened this week.
Well, uh, actually, if you add the America 250, I think we were kind of getting. I don't think we really finished that conversation because we stopped at Freedom Williams.
Oh, Freedom. Yeah.
I think we were going to talk about the other people that were that dropped out so we could laugh.
Martina McBride.
Yeah, but first I read that wrong.
Surprised.
I thought that she was like, "What? She's doing it?" And then I read it again.
Yes, she said no. Morris Day.
Morris Day said, "It's a no for me, dog." Yeah. Young MC.
Young MC said no.
He was like,
however, what? Flo Rida is still saying yes.
Flo Rida really didn't say yes or no.
Oh, okay.
He's still on that list for maybe he's waiting for his agent to say no.
Vanilla Ice said yes.
Does that surprise you?
Duh.
So Kid Rock.
Was he even asked?
Well, I don't think he needs to be asked. Vanilla Ice and Kid Rock, they can handle it together.
Yeah, they could do it together.
Mm-hmm.
The real Milli Vanilli, the voices behind Rob and Fab were asked. Now, of course, Rob is no longer with us.
Fab.
The original singers of Milli Vanilli.
The fake Milli Vanilli.
The Rob and Fab, sadly, are the fake Milli Vanilli. They're the ones who looked good, who could dance, who were put out there lip syncing to the real Milli Vanilli's voices. The real Milli Vanilli are a group of about 4 people, okay? Mm-hmm. And there's even a girl in there. There's a lady in there. Look them up. The only reason why I knew that, so let's get into it. Back when all of that,
like you said, let's get into
it.
Okay.
Back when that happened, right around about that time, I was seeing somebody who was in the military, and at the time, he was in Bahrain, and he said,
wow.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Bahrain, isn't it?
And so, is that that's the middle? I don't know where. I don't know where nothing is. I don't know where nothing is.
That many people go there. Okay.
So, he was, of course, on assignment or whatever, and for the Navy, and he sent me. We're gonna go back a little bit here. He sent me a cassette of, let me see, here we go. How do we do? I don't even know how there we go. It was weird, something popped up. But he sent me a cassette tape of the real Milli Vanilli. And so he sends me this, and I'm like looking at it like, what's this? Kind of like the Target lady. What is this? And so I wrote to him and thanked him for it and all that. But I'm like, Milli Vanilli, 2 guys with braids. Who are these people? And so it had and sadly, and it wasn't their fault. But the reason why whatever company Milli Vanilli was working through used Rob and Fab is because, as we're going to be honest. You know how, here we go, CNC Music Factory, or whoever was in charge of that, used the lovely, thin, chocolate, pretty girl to sing Sweat Baby, let the music take control. But as you're listening to her voice on the video, you're like, boy, that voice sure sounds familiar. Where do I know that voice? But you're seeing the girl and she's all cute and sexy. And I heard that voice. And then you realize that's Martha Wash. They used this thin girl because they didn't want to put a plus size girl in the video.
Man, Martha Wash
I don't know.
is such an icon.
Not only is she an icon, she can sing circles around everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So
and then it's laughing fake Milli Vanilli.
right, it was so the Milli Vanilli, whoever's in charge, the agents or whoever, decided that Milli Vanilli, the originals, the voices of Milli Vanilli, aren't that attractive. I'm so sorry to say that. Because I wish I probably do still have it somewhere, but this picture was a hot. Whoever made this picture of them, it was a mess. Like there were 3 guys and a girl in the picture, and like one dude had a guitar from what I remember, so he's like this, like, and then the girl is like standing like. There's kind of a chunky dude standing there, and he's just. I'm like,
that's Milli Vanilli.
That's Milli Vanilli. So it's like a medium-sized dude, a not that cute girl, a not an overweight dude, and then a real skinny dude, kind of not look, but like weight-wise, like a Flavor Flav. So like really skinny, really heavy dude, not that attractive thin girl, and a kind of a weird looking dude with glasses and a jerry curl. Like the picture was bad. Like they shouldn't have. But these people, the real Milli Vanilli voices are incredible. If you didn't already know that, because obviously you do, because you heard of Milli Vanilli, you've heard them singing.
Yeah.
So they took Rob and Fab, and Rob and Fab were handsome, well-built dancers who wanted to break into the business, couldn't sing, unfortunately. So they created this
illusion
of,
but they can dance their butts off.
They sure could, I'm telling you. You couldn't tell them they couldn't. So they kind of did a Martha Wash on that situation too. So it was unfortunate, and then that really kind of dragged Rob down a really bad path once they got exposed. So that's really what led to his passing.
Yeah.
Because he just couldn't get it together. He couldn't take being, ridiculed so much. Mm-hmm. So unfortunately, the real Milli Vanilli said, "Heck no, we're not going to be a part of this. We have nothing to do with it." But Fab, who is the chocolate complected, the lighter skinned one is the one who killed himself. The darker complected one, Fab, is the one who said, "Well, I'll still do it." Oh, Fab. So half of fake Milli Vanilli will be performing at this 250. I don't even know what they're called. 250 celebration. I don't. I just been calling it celebration. So Flo Rida is doing it.
Well, he's scheduled.
He's scheduled to do it. Everybody else dropped out though. Everybody else is out. So Martina McBride is out. Morris Day in the Time is out.
Young
MC out. They were all duped. They were all told that this was a bipartisan, non-political thing, and then come to find out that it is. So I don't blame them for jumping out. Listen, I don't want nothing to do with, you got too much with you going on. I don't want nothing
too much
to do
baggage.
Yes. So I'm out. So there's that. I can't think of who else said no. Oh, Bret Michaels.
Yeah, I just thought about it. Every rose has a thorn. Pittsburgh's own. Yeah.
We love.
And his
Brett
fans
Michaels.
rallied around him for saying no.
Yep, we love Brett.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, you think about it. Brett was standing on stage with Wiz Khalifa
that's right.
when the NFL draft was here. I'm like, how
So he's not
awesome
gonna
is
do
that?
it.
No,
He's not a
No.
fan of the administration.
Yeah,
So-
it sounds like the real Milli Vanilli were on the struggle bus.
Yes. Oh, Donetta, one of these days when Sam and I go through our stuff in our basement, oh my gosh, I know I got a bin full of cassettes and stuff like that. If I can find it, I'm gonna screenshot it to you and send it to you. You will be like,
We got like
Ugh.
a bin full of your old gospel shows, like when you were working in radio too, and me when I was doing sound checks.
Oh, that sounds good.
Remember the sound checks when I was working at one of the radio stations here, and I think I sent a demo.
Yeah.
I didn't get the job, but
Yes,
I think that sounded good.
Here's I found it. Wait, there was 5 of them. I found it. Okay, you see this? Look
This
at it.
can't be it.
This is it. This is the one.
I would not show that picture.
I'm gonna and then look. I'm gonna send it to Donetta.
Donetta said, I remember the press concert when the fake group sang and they were horrible.
All right, Donetta, I'm gonna send you one photo when there was just 4 of them, and then I'm gonna send you.
I can see it now. Who let Grandpa out?
Again,
Anyway,
this is pretty bad. This second one I'm sending you is the one I believe my ex gave me, because that's the like. No, see, the girl. She's
cute.
She's cute. Okay, yeah. She in the on this. This is bad.
They should
her hair
have
looked
just
frizzy.
came out and they should have just
Right, but
people would have accepted them.
But not these two on the end. They had to they didn't want Grandpa. Grandpa and Unc weren't young and hip enough, I'm thinking, to appeal to us.
No.
That's my opinion. That because I mean they even said so, that like they didn't think that the real Milli Vanilli were attractive enough to and then of course so Donetta, let me see, did you remember? Oh, okay. Now this is
I remember that picture.
I remember this. Now of course number 3 obviously is fake Milli Vanilli, but
Oh man,
that is what got the young girls at that time interested
that's a shame.
in the so I'm curious to see what Donetta has to say about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what they were dealing with. Unfortunately, like I said, Rob passed due to
Being ridiculed.
That's the way I see it. Oh, no worries, Donetta.
Yeah.
No worries.
Well, anyway, I think we should get ready to wrap this up now because I think we've done all the topics.
We've done all the topics.
Today. But I will say this. So once again, if you haven't done so already, we started our programming week this past Wednesday. So I just want to remind you guys. So go back and watch etiquette class from this Wednesday. Go back and watch Cubbage critiques from this Thursday. watch yesterday's cooking fun. And then if you missed any part of this show, you can go back and watch it.
That sounds good.
And we do have an audio show for you tomorrow. And tomorrow, to close out May, it's going to be Gospel Excellence with your angel of the airwaves, Bobby D.
Yes.
Partner with the Netta's Avon store, sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. So make sure you tune in and show Bobby D some love. Episode number 787 on the last day of May. And part of our Pandemic Press Media Network programming, you'll be able to hear it on SoundCloud and Buzzsprout tomorrow morning.
Sounds good.
Ready for that. And if you are not subscribed to our channel, make sure you subscribe. We've been doing this thing for 14 years and counting, so please make sure your notifications are turned on and set and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
We greatly appreciate that. So again, Gospel Excellence is the audio show tomorrow to close out May, and we're just happy you guys were here to welcome us back with open arms as we took that week away. But if everything goes the way I think it should go, we're going to try to do some things for June.
Oh, sounds good.
At least I'd like to.
Okay.
So we'll be working on that behind the scenes.
Sounds good.
But anyway, anything else you'd like to say there, Bobby D?
No, just thank you all again so much for joining us today. Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, today's a gift. That's why we call it the present. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you again really, really soon.